and sensitivity to others' needs has been one of the reasons why he's been such a successful leader.
Mark, come on, let's just go and have a look up the highest peak. Maybe we might be surprised, might find it sense. Lawrence of Treasurabia. Just sort out the tarp, lad. It just needs to be tied up a bit more. Would you like to leave the whiskey here? Winston, would you like to leave the whiskey here so the girls can have some? I predict that before this night of ours, one of you will not be staying on this balcony.
I think Sean Paul has been probably one of the most positive influences on either team throughout this whole series, and he's well able to send himself up. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and yet he reinforces everybody else around him. He gives huge amount of positive feedback and humour. Come on, Mo, you go get yourself together, girl. You're going to be knocked out.
Okay, Gilbert, when you finish planning your concert, would you like to get up and do some work now? Come on.
Sean Paul can diffuse situations because of his use of humour. He's somebody who can parody. He's very talented. He sings well. He's not somebody that is an embarrassment to watch, whereas when we see some of the other performances from the red team, they sometimes leave us squirming in our seats.
Chantel's feeling sick. Winston's got sore feet. Aoife and Patsy are killing each other. Dave is very disappointed and has cut the top off his finger, which I've roughly bandaged and which we'll look at later. So it's been a bad day because they're all tired. So what I'm suggesting now is oar and oar, as in into the sea. Everybody have a good wash and have a nice time. I'm going to give extra rations tonight. I'm going to do pancakes and rice cakes and all that type of stuff. And I think if we do that.
I also think that he's played a very maternal role in the group. You know, he's always taken care of people, and not with very much like encouragement from the rest of the gang. Even though he encouraged them and he told them how good they were at certain things, you would never hear very often the same being said to him. So he did it without much praise, which is quite typical of most mothers.
Well done, team. You're all brilliant.
Probably he underestimates his own potential, though. He always sees himself as being the person who is second in command, and so therefore, if anything, he probably will talk himself out of winning Treasure Island. He will defer to Mark at every opportunity, and even if he manages to get to the winning post, he'd almost let Mark through first.
It's probably that lack of confidence and foresight that's going to preclude him from winning. But you never know in terms of if something goes wrong or something goes right for Sean Paul and Mark doesn't take the helm and doesn't get as motivated as we all think he might. Sean Paul could possibly be a winner.